All right, welcome to Situations with Moon. And you know how you do when you get with Moon, we're in the situation room. And when you get in the situation room, man, we talk about things we need to talk about. We talk about things we want to talk about. And right now, man, this that motherfucking hood takeover. You know what I'm saying? This that city shit, this that DC shit, this that takeover, this that unity that y'all ain't think we had that y'all gonna see. And tonight, man, we got a special guest right here, man. And one of the things about us when we come into this shit right here is we deal with the real. You know what I'm saying? And we deal with motherfuckers that's official so you can get official news from official motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people your name, man.
Shit, DeeMuney, man.
Tell the people where we at tonight.
We on Willow Road, Jordan Apartments, Southeast.
What's up with Willow Road?
Man, it's like any other hood, man. A lot of shit going on, you know? A lot of shit going on, man.
So, where you come up at, man?
So I come up right here, Jordan Apartments, 4313, Willow Road, Southeast.
And growing up in this city, man, my biggest thing is mental health.
Right.
And my thing about it is like they created a culture for us that we grew up under, then they accuse us about it.
Right.
I want to talk about your upbringing. And like I said, with everybody that I talk to, I go back to their childhood because I want people to see what it was like for us as kids growing up.
Right.
When I was a child, we used to throw rocks at police cars, snowballs at buses, knocking out cluckers, stealing bikes.
Yeah.
Before you jumped off the porch, because this before we jumped off the porch.
Yeah.
Before you jumped off the porch, like riding bikes, sports throwback tackle, knocking out cluckers, stealing, snatching bangs, whatever, what you was into?
Shit. Basically like the same thing for real. Knocking out cluckers, shit. Throwing rocks and shit in the woods. Flipping on mattresses. You lame as a
Flipping on mattresses.
Same shit, man. Came over the same shit, bro. The same exact shit.
So a lot of us that grew up, I grew up, and I want to say this because I see a lot of women, they get offended by a lot of things that we say.
Right.
I want to speak about my mother, and I want to give my mother the biggest shout out in the world because I'm super proud of my mother. But I grew up with my mother on drugs, addicted to crack cocaine, and my father wasn't around. What was your household like coming up?
Shit, coming up, my father, he was locked up. Shit. So my mother, she raised me. She was in the streets. She from up here. You know what I'm saying? She did everything. She sold drugs. But for the most part, my father was locked up and shit. So a lot of shit I learned in the streets and I learned from my mother. So same story for real, you know?
You got siblings?
Yeah, I got seven of us.
Where you fit in? Oldest, youngest, middle?
I'm the youngest baby boy, then I got a little sister, so yeah.
You second to the youngest?
Yeah, second to the youngest, yeah.
Growing up like you did, what was that like having bigger siblings? Were they like parents to you? Or, you know, were they more like your peers? Did they push you in the right direction? Did y'all all learn together? Like, what was it like growing up with that many siblings?
I mean, shit, I got a lot of sisters and one brother, so, I mean, when my mother was in the streets and shit, my sisters and them, they used to do my head, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They used to feed me and shit, but see, I got a big brother, he was in the streets, he from up here too, so I took a liking to him, and you know what I'm saying, I'm around him every day, and you know, I'm younger, but at the end of the day, like, he was like a father to the two, you know what I'm saying? So, as I got older and shit, I just remember, as my father being locked up, he teaching me all the shit that I wish my father would have told me, so I learned from him, you know what I'm saying? So he was like my role model, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Now, with that being said, before we go any further, because I want to get to this point right here, because I tell everybody, like, I want to do a hypocritical moment.
Right.
So we out here in the streets. We all been charged with murders and kidnappings and drugs and robberies and all of us to each his own. And we'll get into that later.
Right.
But right now, with the 12 and 13-year-olds that's coming up under you, that's jumping off the porch into the streets, what you gotta say to them? Because let me tell you this. Let me say this before you answer.
All right.
some of them kids gonna listen and some of them ain't. You gotta talk to the ones that's gonna listen, and you gotta talk to the ones that's not. Because you can't say, he ain't gonna listen, so fucking let him go. You gotta say some shit to him too, cause he in the street. So what do you have to say to the youth?
Shit. To the ones that's listening, shit, I mean, it's a different generation than when I was 13. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this generation now that's 13, 14 coming up, they offer too more shit than we was. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I could just say to the ones that's listening, shit, it's alright to be a cool kid. It's alright to be a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if you want to go to school, play basketball, man, you do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a lawyer, doctor, shit, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let the streets pave a fucked up way for you. You know what I'm saying? And to the one that's not listening, shit, I just send the same message. I just hope y'all get it one day. It's
So
more out here. You know what I'm saying?
so to the ones that's not listening,
Yeah.
my message to y'all is stay low key and do it for a purpose to get enough money to get out
Exactly.
and get into what you want to
That's
do.
what I'm saying. So if you ain't gonna listen to nothing I'm saying, shit, just, you know what I'm saying, just make this shit, you know what I'm saying, just do it for a reason. Make it a solid, valid reason why you doing it. Get something out this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You got young kids that's gonna listen and ones that's not. And I feel like we can't discriminate.
Right.
I feel like we gotta talk to the ones that's not gonna listen too.
Right.
So let's get into this. Growing up in your household,
Yeah.
you got a bunch of siblings. You know, you got some things that's going on. And as a young child, what was your place of solace? Like, was it music? Was it sports? Was it just going over to friend house, play games? Like, when you was going through as a kid, and I'm talking to 8-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 9-year-olds that's going through things that average kids don't go through,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Some of us went through it, some of us, our friends went through it.
Right.
But
Right.
what was that like?
I mean, when I was a kid and shit, bro, honestly, I always been into my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, like, as far as I can remember, like 4 years old all the way up. But I started really taking shit serious when I started getting some money and I could really push myself. You know what I'm saying? But when I was a kid, I just always had a dream like, man, shit, I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So I always, no matter what else I ever did, I always had me rapping in the back of my mind. Like, all right, I'm gonna stick to that because I know one day I'm gonna make it in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was really doing when I was a kid. Like,
So how far can you go back as a kid to hold up? How far can you go back, like 4 or 5, whatever, to music you heard that you like?
shit, I can go back to 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was a big Wayne fan. So my brother, he was a Wayne fan too. So like I told you, I'd be over his house and shit, and he'd just be playing all the Wayne albums and mixtapes and shit. I'd just be right there just listening. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I always had an ear for music, bro. Always. You know what I'm saying?
These kids listening. Remember that, they listening. So what were Lil Wayne? Who else was your musical influences coming up?
The Hot Boys came out before I was born. You know what I'm saying?
On
But
fire.
but I was fucking with them.
We on fire.
I was fucking with them, Wayne, 50 Cent, and Dipset.
Dipset. You ain't fuck with the Locks?
I mean, yeah, but that was a little bit like before my time. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting
Dipset.
hip, you feel me? But I know about them and shit like that, but like that was the main people I was fucking with though, like Dipset. All
So how old was you when you jumped off the porch?
that. Like 10. Kid, like 10 years old, bro.
When you jumped off the porch, what you jump into? Now, let me talk. I started selling drugs in the 4th grade at 9.
Yeah.
I was selling PCP. Then I started selling cocaine.
Yeah.
Which, hold up, I ended up into kidnappings, murders, all type of
Yeah.
shit. But in the elementary, I was strictly trying to get my bag right. I
Nah,
was
for
selling
sure.
PCP. So when you jumped off the porch, what you jump into?
So I was selling weed. I'm selling weed. Yeah, Reggie.
Now, we not gonna give up nobody.
Yeah,
We're not gonna do this.
yeah.
But you was 10 years old. Who the fuck was selling you some motherfucking weed at 10 years old, man? Like, because hold up, my big homie, I know my big homie that first put me on
Yeah.
when I was 9. Donnell Meeks, my motherfucking big homie Donnell Meeks, that's my man. First nigga got me in the game. Good dude though, but I don't want to ask no names. I did that on joke time because, you know, we official, we been through it. But look at it now. A 10-year-old coming out here to you, he talking about, man, I'm trying to get a bag. I got X, Y, and Z.
It was, I mean, like I said, it was a different time though, bro. Like, you know, you would be surprised, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a different time, bro.
Your plug was 13. Your plug was 14. Your plug was 14.
Nah, at first, like, honestly, bro, like, I had to sneak and do the shit.
We all had this.
I used to have to give my money to somebody to go get this shit for me. For real, though.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, man, fuck all that shit. Like, it is what it is. Like, and I just started, I met him myself and I just started doing what I was doing.
Make sense. So you was slick.
Yeah.
You was sending the motherfucker to go, it was still somebody went for you.
Nah, for sure.
So let me ask you this. So you got into music and you did your first song. How old was you?
When I did my first song, I was like, probably like 9 years old. Yeah, like 9 years old. Yeah. Like 9 years old.
And when you first started to take music serious and okay, so that was at 9. How old was you when you felt like, man, I can do this?
Shit, like 3 years ago. Cause like I told you, I always had a passion for it, but you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers go do shit. I ain't really got the funds to support that shit. Or my mother, she probably ain't got it. So when I really started getting my own paper, I'm like, shit, like I'm doing this. I can really focus back on that, what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of worked out for me, and I just stuck with it ever since then. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a dream come true.
For sure.
That's what people need to understand about that. So let me ask you this. You ever been locked up?
Yeah.
How many times you been locked up?
Like over 10 times, shit like that.
How old was you when you started going to jail?
Juvenile or?
Definitely juvenile, right? Was the first time you ever went to jail? How old was you when you went? Now I got locked up for preaching let go when they held your ass in jail.
Probably like 11 years old.
What jails you been through?
YNC, that's a juvenile. A DC jail. Fairfax, out of Virginia. That's about it.
When you first got serious about music, you said, 3 years ago, and you decided that, I'm getting ready to put my all into this music. Let's go back and let's reflect. You come up in these streets selling drugs and I'm gonna ask you before I say this, if you don't mind saying whatever, but coming up,
cool.
What did you do to get your money? Was it selling drugs, robbing, kidnapping? Like what you did to get your money?
Truly speaking, I ain't never been a robber. Drugs, selling drugs. Yeah.
When you decided that, I wanted the best for my life, was it when you got involved in music, or was it something that you always was like, I don't want to be in this shit? Because I'm asking this because people think that we like being in the streets, ducking shots, ducking police, shooting at motherfuckers, killing and we don't.
Yeah.
Like we want to find the things, but the shit that we go through to get it, being in these streets, like a motherfucker don't wish this on nobody, right?
Yeah.
So being in these streets and seeing the money that you can see in these streets and decide, you know what? I'm ready to try to do music and make this shit work, right? What was it? Did you just get sick and tired of the streets? Did you tired of going to jail? Like, what was it that made you decide that I'm about to take this music full time?
I mean, honestly, bro, like I gotta say, like, when I was young and shit, when I first started really, really selling hard drugs and shit, like, it was painful, so it was fun. But then I started asking myself, damn, what you doing this shit for? Just for you to run some money up, go spend on a few pair of shoes, some clothes, then start back from zero, then gotta do it all over again. It's like, so it's like this shit, like it ain't make sense to me no more. You know what I'm saying? So I said, if I'm gonna do this shit in the street, I'm gonna have an exit plan. You feel me? So if I gotta save my money by any means necessary to get me out this shit, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I did about like 3 years ago.
And I tip
I
my
had a
hat to
plan.
you, bro. Nah, for real, because some niggas get trapped in this shit.
Yeah, this
They
shit ain't
want to
fun,
get out.
bro.
Yeah,
Shit
they
not
want to
fun.
get out. And I tip my hat to you, bro, because we go through mental trauma. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with mental trauma, I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah.
You know, I interview people and I ask them about therapy.
Yeah.
And people say, like, oh, go see a mental health therapist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the streets. I got a problem with talking to people about what I've been through because shit done got killed and kidnapped.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable talking to somebody from my hood
Exactly.
that I look up to that's more qualified to give me what either they want and never was able to get or what
Yeah.
they've been through, right?
Yeah, for sure.
How you feel about that?
Sometimes I've been through so much shit in my life, bro. Sometimes I was just talking to my sister the other day. I be feel like I still need therapy sometimes because I've been through so much like traumatizing shit. You know what I'm saying, as a kid coming up. But I also feel like that I'm past that level now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like, damn, like they ain't gonna really understand. You know?
Is your music your therapy? Can you
Can I vent my
and let
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Is
for
that
sure.
your therapy?
Yeah, for sure, for
Can
sure.
sports be your therapy? Can shopping be your
I
therapy?
feel like music is definitely my therapy. I feel like if ain't nobody listening to me or if I can't explain myself to nobody and tell my problems what's going on, I can definitely get to that booth and go the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
Mental health, when you're dealing with mental health, it's not always about going to talk to a person you don't know and
Right.
pouring your heart out. Sometimes you can do exercise,
Mm-hmm.
you can do sports, you can do whatever. Me, I don't want to sound like a bad influence or whatever. I smoke weed,
Yeah,
right? When I'm going through whatever I'm going through, I step off, I go hit me a J,
for
and I
sure.
try to calm myself
For
down
sure.
and figure out what's going on, right? With you, once you got into the music, what was it when you made your music? Was it the reaction from your community? Was it the reaction from other communities? What made you feel like this my lick? I need to pursue this.
I mean, I was talking about I talk about the shit I'm really doing. So it's like in my community, motherfuckers know me. So it's like, damn, like I got a positive feedback from people that really watch me grow up. People know that I ain't lying. People that sit and watch me try to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once I got that positive reaction,
Real nigga shit.
yeah, once I got that positive reaction, that good feedback, I was like, shit, I can really do this shit. The people fucking with me. They know I ain't no fraud in it. They know I ain't lying. So I just stuck with the urge since then.
What does it feel like to come from this community, to come from the worst of the worst, and to finally feel like you accepted, you're loved, and you appreciated?
Man,
Because motherfuckers hate. Your own community, your own family, motherfuckers hate.
sure.
But for the people that ain't, you got fans that ain't family and friends. You got
Exactly.
fans, people that like, nah, I'm backing your play. Like,
Exactly.
how does it feel to be loved?
I feel like, man, I was accepted in the streets and I got love in the streets. But that's only to a certain extent because everybody know how the streets gonna turn out. But then when I turned that shit over and I started getting reaction and love from people who don't even know me, I was like, yeah, I can really do this shit. Cause it's like they feel me. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like I really want to see what he into. I know he not lying. Let me check him out. Let me see what he doing. Let me see what he's saying. And you got real motherfuckers, like real fans that really fuck with this shit. They really fuck with me.
So what you think about record deals or independent?
Um, I mean, I'm independent right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm building my own label up and shit like that. I'm doing pretty good. But as far as that record deal shit, I just feel like it's cool, But the industry there, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know your business, the business side of shit. See, everybody's worrying about signing the deal and getting a check. But you don't know what come behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about your masters, your publishing, all this shit play a part on the business side. So me personally, like, I done had a few labels reach out to me, but it just ain't make sense. Cause I feel like if I'm making money doing what I'm doing, like good money, independent shit, if I keep going for the next 5 years, I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I really had somebody looking for me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I seen a lot of niggas sign for little shit because they was hurting or they need the money, but shit, me, I'd rather stay down.
No question. So musically,
The
right?
same zone.
What you got going on now? Like, and I'm gonna ask this in a question like, do you have like collaborations you want to do? Do you have collaborations you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what you doing musically now?
Right now I got a new album coming out and shit next month. Uh, yeah, I'm working on a new album and shit. I fuck with a lot of rappers. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with DC Saints, but I don't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense, but
No, it makes sense. A lot of sense.
I just I relate to my kind. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing against. You know what I'm saying? But I just relate to my kind, bro. So like I said, I got new album shit coming out. I got a couple features. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna spoil it, but I got some shit coming.
Let me ask you this. For the youth
Yeah.
that's, coming up that they just trying to get a dollar. These young niggas breaking their cars, they just robbing, and they going 100 going north, I'm talking about, hey, listen, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say this to you too. I catch you breaking in my shit, I'm gonna bust your ass. These
Me
little
too.
motherfuckers breaking in cars, 100
Nah,
going
for
north.
real.
I'm gonna fuck you up, bro.
I'm
I
gonna do
catch
the
you,
same shit. You hear me?
your ass is, I don't give a fuck if you 8'11". I'm fucking you up. You breaking my shit. That window, bro, I'm struggling. That shit hurt.
Nah, for real, no
That window
bullshit.
high as a motherfucker to fix that
Nah,
window,
for
bro.
real, no bullshit.
You know, then
Shit
then
crazy.
you want it done now, so for them to come over here
Yeah,
and
you gotta
fix
pay
it.
the
That's
fee,
it.
all that shit. Yeah.
I'm fucking you up, bro. I'm letting you know. If somebody breaking my car, I'm gonna stake out every block for the next 20 years. I'm killing everybody breaking cars, bro. For real, no bullshit.
Nah, for real. Nigga work hard for this shit, man. They don't understand this shit, man.
So my question to you is, to say these little motherfuckers for getting killed, I always say it, the same HVAC, CDL, welding. What kind of trades, what kind of opportunities should these little motherfuckers get into, man?
Man, they gotta say they so from getting killed, bro. And I say that because, like, damn, like, you can want something for a person or for the youth, but they don't react to that shit the way you might react to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck what you talking about? You gonna bring the car tomorrow. That ain't no guidance out here no more, bro. They ain't got no big homies that's getting some paper. You know what I'm saying? Like they can watch them get some money, like, or at least try to follow them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, this shit wild out here, bro. I don't even know, bro. I don't know, man.
Nah, for
There
real.
ain't no structure, bro.
Nah, for real. But that's where you come into play. That's where you come into play. And that's where the ideas of the structure come in at. You know what I'm saying? That's where brilliant minds think alike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where you come into play. But now, musically, what gets you in your jam? When you go record, you go at night, you like during the day, you like taking bitches in there, weed, drink, fried chicken. What gets you in your jam when you know you ready to go record tonight?
Shit. I don't smoke, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? I just be logging in with me. Probably me and my men go. When I hear that beat, bro, see with me, as long as it's the right fucking beat and that shit hard, I'm gonna do my thing. I don't smoke, I don't drink, so it's like I'm organic, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't need nothing to get me there. You know what I'm saying? I can just do that shit like my eyes closed.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It's just like I don't wanna say no names, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been interviewing so many motherfuckers that don't do drugs.
Yeah.
I've been interviewing motherfuckers that ain't been to jail.
Yeah.
And for the ones that been to jail, I side with you. For the ones that haven't, I tip my motherfucking hat. For the ones that don't do drugs, I tip my hat because I gotta hit me a J, bro. I'm gonna kill something. I gotta hit a J, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
I gotta hit me a J. So how we check your music out?
Like on what platforms?
What platform?
I'm on all the platforms.
Hey, Four, what's the time?
I'm on every platform: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, any platform I'm on. Yeah, about to be on TikTok soon. I got some shit coming.
Bro, hold up. Come on, let me holler at you. Come on over, because you talking in the background. Come on, slide over. Need to holler at you for a quick second. Get a quick second here. I got super photographer, producer, all type of come over here. You got too many accolades. I can't say all that. So we got somebody right now that get up every day and work his ass off to make a difference in our communities. And a lot of guys get up and they don't work. And when you go outside in the streets and you see a guy like him that work every day and bust his ass, you know, you seem to like want to have a problem with him or whatever. You gotta respect guys like this. My thing is this, with the youth that's coming up with talents and gifts that work, like people that get up every day and go out and pursue their, you know, their dreams and goals. They 8 years old, they 9 years old, they going to school, they trying to get straight A's. They trying to get in the band.
Yeah.
They trying to get, you know, on the such team. You know, they at that peak right now where they really thinking they can.
They striving for that shit, yeah.
There's gonna, growing up in Washington, D.C., you're gonna reach a point in age where the streets come for you.
Yeah.
That's usually around 10 years old on up.
For sure.
For a person like you to get up every day, work, bust your ass to make a name for yourself in the right way, what you gotta say for them? And before we do that, tell the people who you are.
Midas. Shit, I got a PhD in making niggas look sweet.
He said he got a PhD in making niggas look sweet. God damn it, man.
But I say the first thing, man, the most important thing, and it's simple. Now I say it's a lot. This discipline, bro. Everybody just had to have discipline, man. Sacrifices. I think a lot of people scared to make sacrifices because, you know, I always say it's two different people that live in this world, man. You got people that live a life of responsibility and people that live a life of leisure.
For sure.
So you kind of got to decide what path you want to pick. And, you know, like, the fun coming. You know what I mean? The fun gonna come regardless, but at the end of the day, man, you gotta look at you gotta have a 5-year plan, 10-year plan. I mean, you can start small, a 1-year plan, and just stick to it. You know what I mean? Of course, part of that sacrifices, man, you gotta sacrifice some certain kind of friendship.
Millionaires, they say they know where they're gonna be in 5 years. They know where they're gonna be in 10 years. I'm telling people what you do, man.
That, you know, film, photography, videography. You know, trying to get into my executive bag now, you know. Trying to do something with Brett right now.
When the people want your services, how they get in touch with you?
You follow me on Instagram at SARAFIS Midas, or go on YouTube and type in Brickdam Clubhouse.
Who Clubhouse?
Brickdam, BRICKDAM space Clubhouse.
Brickdam?
Brickdam.
Brickdam?
Yeah. That's the neighborhood of my country.
What country?
Guyana, South America.
Oh my God. You from Guyana. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. So before we leave, right? Inspiring artists coming up, inspiring street niggas, inspiring dumbass niggas. A fucking message, bro, for everybody, because let me tell you something what the dude told me today.
Yeah.
I told him, I said 40 to 47% of the murders in the DMV is senseless murders.
For sure.
If we can correct,
I said higher than that, bro.
but that's the statistic.
Yeah.
So they saying if
I could say any murder sentence.
well, I won't say that, because if you rape my mother, something, I'm gonna kill your ass.
Some people need to get shit knocked off.
Well, I'm gonna knock your shit loose. So senseless murders is somebody fucking with your girl.
Stupid shit.
You know, you $30, road rage, right? So what he told me was, he said that, I said 40 to 47% of the murders are senseless. He said, yeah, but 40 to 47% of the people senseless out here.
For sure.
Shit hit different. Before we go, what message do you want to give to the stupid ass niggas, the smart ass niggas, the niggas get ready to go to jail, niggas getting out of jail, niggas that's ready to be super smart? Like, what's your universal message?
To the stupid ass niggas, you gonna be stupid all you want, just stay the fuck out my way.
Love.
To the niggas that's coming home, don't do the same shit that got your ass locked up. Do something different. What else you say?
Niggas about to go in.
Niggas about to go in. Shit. Make sure all that tough Tony shit you do on the street. Make sure you do it in jail. Make sure you got some lawyer money put up, man.
And niggas trying to get some paper out here.
And niggas that's trying to get some money, I respect it. I salute you all the way.
Anything? Hold up. You got homies locked up?
Yeah, I got rockin' homies locked up.
You want to get shot out in your homies locked up?
Free all my good men, flan. Free all my men.
You got any shout outs to anybody, music you like, you support, you think got talent in the city? Got to be. It gotta be. You ain't
free Fat Yee, good nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Solid nigga. I fuck with bro, this music high. It's a rocket people.
You shouted somebody out of the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get somebody to, because the world gonna go and look for our music.
Yeah, but I can't relate. I ain't.
Code on the beat and it's rockin'.
2025 Jam Mass, yeah. Still in that dope hole. Getting rich wasn't nothing but the plan. Last year I fucked it off, I'm talking 150 bands. And something small like an 8-ball, I'm used to 150 grams. Lose 10 and I replace it, cause I got a magic hand, yeah. I got candy, I got bandy. Yeah, this shit loud familiar, but I'll drop a bag on my family. My drop smell like nail polish, and sit him down like he's sandy. It's only want the money from up the hill, nigga, it ain't no good paying me. A box of baking soda and sandwich bags gon' always come in handy. Never had a problem, I was always getting money. Close my eyes and cook a brick, like it's any given Sunday. Yeah, the streets done got dry, and this shit that got bumpy. I asked him out for a reason, cause he was getting too comfy. Rest in peace, Uncle Earl, he was trying to shit that monkey. On the 9ers, only cluckers, drug dealers, and straight hunkies. I'm the blueprint to the shit, and you niggas try and watch me. So much ice on Willow Road, like a nigga playing hockey. He ain't no gangster here, fucking rap, he had it in the talkie. I ain't getting fly right now, I'm selling crack in my pockets. You gotta learn how to stay down, and never touch your kitty. I got discipline, in 4 months I ran up another 50. I made another 60, fuck you thought I wasn't gon' win? 3 knocks at the door, that's my hit, just let them in. When them niggas was acting slimy, I just took it on the chin. My honey's still blue, nigga, we gon' run it back again. How the fuck I pass you niggas? Ain't have a dollar to my name, but I still ain't asking niggas. That's the way this shit gon' be, till I'm in that casket, nigga. Jam Master money set, I'ma drop the bag on niggas. Yeah, that's how you coming. It's 2025 for the New Year's, I bought a new compressor. I'm an old soul with the same bowl. I hit that shit before I give you the extras. Ain't shit changing with big cuz on the side street, that's my jam message. Step in the trap where I cook a brick, and when you smell the fumes, you don't need a tester. I'm from public housing, my hands hurt and I bought a money counter. Can't shit go wrong when the money piling. This shit going right with my son smiling. In the kitchen whipping like a fucking pirate. That shit cap, he be freestyling, but he really know what I get into. I drop cold water inside the igloo. It all started right on Bellevue. I can show a nigga what them seals do. This shit chest and 9 checkers on the board. I can really make them soldiers move. But the shit I built, it really don't cost nothing to get you killed. Little dumb ass nigga, he getting milk. He forever leaking, he be needing help. My auntie, she having a smoke attack. My phone cranking, doing jumper jack. He went a different route, he still getting tapped. I came out the jungle without a fucking scrap. Fuck niggas thought they was leaving me, but whole time they been needing me. How the fuck I made this shit look easy? Made the block hot like on Weezy. A legendary run for like Peasy. I'm forever the one who was eating. Had that paper right when we ain't meeting. All the shit I know and I ain't teach it. I couldn't show him nothing cause he was greedy. The whole city know I'm Jam Mess. For Big D, I'ma make a mess. Yeah, I lost a lot, but I'm still blessed. I need more cuts so I can make it stretch. Making straight drop was my only flex. I'm the CEO, nigga, I cut your check. This pot I got, it's a brick holder. They like how you get rich with baking soda. The kitchen clean with a strong odor. Every hit I catch, I got got a fucking motor. I got an ounce here waiting on Minnesota. I'm a hustler, every drug I touch, I sold. You gotta shake back when you take a fall. My head caught, he want a softball. 100 grams of down, he want a raw dog. Nigga stop talking to me, we ain't lost it all. And my sales love me cause I ain't cut it. I left it the same, I ain't touch it. Sit in the crack house, I used to love it. I stopped moving around, I was like, fuck it.